if I'm ever in a foxhole, it's okay if you're in there with me.
Yes. You know that. Oh, yes. Selfie time. Oh, man. God bless.
Okay, now get her at Facebook so we can get. Are you on Facebook too?
I'm on Instagram.
I don't. She does that.
Yeah, definitely. She got some number.
I will ask your name.
I'll text it.
Can you write?
I'll text it to you.
Okay, you do that in the Facebook.
Yeah.
That way you two.
Yes, we definitely got to
He wants
connect.
your back, okay?
Yes, thank you,
I
brother.
admire you, but wants your back.
Yes,
It's likely to get ugly.
Yeah, it's like, but at the end of it, it's dangerous, but especially people like me, my color, we gotta be the loudest.
I especially
You
admire
know,
that.
we have to, because a lot of people are even afraid to speak on how much they admire the president, because they're afraid of what their friends are gonna say, what their neighbors are gonna say.
He pulled quite a few black men.
Yeah.
This black man.
Let me text
For years.
Oh, you?
you-
It's okay. Because I have to text them my name so you can find me
The
on.
number.
Just be careful. And watch your back.
Yes.
I think it's for a good cause. I really do.
For the most part,
Yeah.
But I got good blessings. The energy, I believe in this. The energy that you put out in the universe, it comes right back.
But here's the deal, okay? If you pull this through for him, next time I see you, I'll buy you another drink. You gotta remind me, because I might forget.
I gotta see you next time I go car shopping. I gotta see you at the dealership with me. I mean, hey, look. His car. Yeah, I got his car. I'm like the little one. Come on. I love you guys,
Nice
man.
meeting you guys. Thank you. And I'll text you.
Take care, Miss Joy. God bless. Have a good one, brother.
Did we get our burgers yet?
Oh yeah. Liz, I heard you got your iPhone charger back there.
I do. Do you want me to charge your phone?
I
I got your back.
Be careful. It's dangerous because she broke it.
No. Okay, no worries.
It's
I'll charge it
dangerous.
for you, love.
Thank you so. I can't. I missed it. Hey, good.
Man, love the
God
hat.
bless. God bless. Thank you. Give me a hug.
Tell me
It
about
ain't
it.
over.
Tell me about it.
Everything good.
It ain't over.
I just, it's just so uncommon for black people to just
Say it,
I'm
brother.
just saying. It's uncommon. I was like,
Yeah, and a lot of people are scared to.
you're a very secure individual, and I appreciate
I
it.
have to be. Even on my social media, I had gotten death threats. I got all types of stuff.
Really?
I got jobs taken away from me from white
What do you
people. I'm a chef, a private chef, whatever. But you even have some.
Yeah.
The real racist white people, they don't really approve of Trump because they see that he's really bringing things together. He like with Israel and Sudan.
Oh, yeah.
He's bringing peace to the Middle East. We've been wanting this for years. The whole world, like Jerusalem, he talks about God and everything, and then it's like, turn off the news. If you're gonna watch the news, at least challenge it. Like even if you believe it. Even if I hate someone, I want to learn you. I want to learn the person I hate. And once you start learning the person you hate, you're gonna say, "Wow, this is an amazing man." That's not and he's never race baited. He's never tried to win black votes. No,
I had a
he's
friend of
just
mine in Canada text me one day and say, "This is always white supremacy." I'm like, "You're beautiful." No, I sent her. They sent her a video like 20 times in the last several years. It's like denounced it, David Duke, and all these things.
1991, Larry King Live.
All the time.
Yes, he is.
Open your eyes.
They all corrupt, they all dirty. I tell my people, my community this. I said, we all grew up loving Donald Trump. He was a guy with the money, business-minded, cool, like a rock star, He hung out with Shabba Ranks, MC Hammer, Puff Daddy, 50 Cent. He hung out with all of these people. The black community wouldn't know about Donald Trump if it wasn't for our rappers. Now the same rappers who told us he's the man, look up to him, they're telling us he's racist now. So we can't trust you then. it's not adding up. So, but even if you're gonna tell us he's racist, at least tell us what happened between the gap when you met him and you praised him and you put him in. He's been in 78 rap songs. So tell us now why. What made y'all say he's a racist? Why? Because David Duke manipulated his. Because you remember David Duke, he fake endorsed Trump, and like you got to think about this. Trump has condemned David Duke for years. Every time David Duke wanted to run for something, Trump sabotaged his campaign, saying he's a bigot, he's a racist. I don't like what it represents. So why are you going to represent this man? It wasn't authentic. He wanted to sabotage his name because he knew like my name backing Trump would kill his campaign because no one likes a racist. You understand me? And that's what helped the Democrats like push the narrative. Like, oh, you see, you know. And you had some white supremacists because he went on his podcast and said, "Get off your fat, lazy butts that's getting fatter by the day. Go out there to these Trump campaigns and show your face and support him because he represents what we stand for." So all of these people, they got brainwashed because they listened to. And I had just recently posted like that whole clip with David Duke himself saying this or whatever. And people were like, wow, I never knew he said that. I'm like, yes, that's why you may see some clips with people with white supremacy, you know, supporting Trump, whatever, because they were manipulated by their so-called leader. The same way you have these black activists that manipulated all these people or whatever with the whole BLM movement or whatever. It's all baloney. It's BS. You know, defund the police. You have a criminal mind state. Of course, the criminals want the police off the street. Yeah, now we can do us. You know, now we can do this. Nah, man. You know, nah. You know.
Who's your social media?
The real Mr. Hee.
Why don't you type that in there so I got you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get you. We'll find you.
Yes. I'm on there. We're waking up the world day by day, man.
I love it, man.
Because if you listen to the news, they'll say Trump supporters don't represent this. If Trump supporters didn't represent this, I wouldn't be a black man coming out by myself with my child.
I just hate identity politics.
you.
Identity
You're very
politics, race politics, all that stuff. It's like, be an independent thinker, just figure it out. You know, it is what it is. Just because, like, you ever listen to Alfonso Rochelle?
It sounds familiar.
He's a black guy in LA. He's super conservative and really smart. He's just like, he's smart as a whip. You'll dig him. Alfonso.
And another thing, right? We need to embrace black and white. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of people got it misconstrued. They think that black and white started slavery. Slavery was in the Bible. Moses had to free his people from Egypt, slavery. Even the scriptures in the Bible that tells a master how to be able to say whatever. So at the end of the day, every nation in the world had slavery. So history history is messed up all around. Now, Northern Africans, the Arab slave trade, they enslaved the Europeans centuries before the Atlantic slave trade. That's why you have Morocco and these countries in Africa where you see pale-skinned Arabics. That's because of the Arabic slave trade in Africa. They would go to European countries and all this. That's why Turkey and Europe is a Muslim country. The Muslims were heavy in slavery. They were heavy. In all these wars, whenever there was a war, they're taking people and enslaving them. They rape them, they do whatever. You got to follow our religion now. This is the boom, boom. And then there was the Atlantic slave trade. And you know what happened between black and white? Slavery ended. We ended it. It ended. It became disgusting. Nobody wanted it. At one time, it was a way of life. Like if you grew up and you were born a slave, okay, I was slave. All right, this is my life.
Right.
Okay, yes, this is what God wants. Okay, you know. But with black and white, it ended with us first, and with the British, and then in America, and we became the United States of America. And our constitutions were beautiful. Yes, we had evil and demonic people behind it, but as soon as they got exposed, a new law would come up. You know, oh, blacks are being discriminated. Oh, you can't do that. There's a new law, and you're gonna get sued. One of her coworkers got a 6-figure lawsuit because the boss called her a nigger. And she still works there. The boss called her the N-word. Not her, one of her coworkers. And
I'm a mail carrier. I work for the post office. So one of the big bosses called one of my coworkers, a black lady, the N-word. So
6-figure lawsuit, and she still works there.
but they took her out of because I work in Collier County. They took her out like you cannot work here because her son works in another station. So it was like, nah, this is gonna be a conflict.
There's laws that they can create to like defend us from blacks to homos to Muslims
Yeah.
to Hispanics. There's laws for everyone
Yes.
for protection, and this whole concept that we have like the system is totally against us. That's a lie. Certain people are evil. There's evil people in the world.
There's always gonna, no matter what we were just talking about, it's like whether it's capitalism or socialism, there's gonna be people that are greed. Greed is everywhere. That's the issue. Capitalism. Milton Friedman, there's a killer clip of this guy named Milton Friedman, who's like award-winning economist on the Phil Donahue show back in the day, talking about socialism versus capitalism. Capitalism is the only way that people get out of poverty.
Hey, have a blessed one. God bless.
Anyway, yeah, we gotta go
brother.
back to church.
Hey, it was a pleasure. What's your name again? I'm sorry, bro. Clay. I'm Anwar. Nice to meet you, Anwar.
Anwar.
Yes.
I'm Riley.
Riley. Nice to meet you, Miss Riley. God bless.
Pleasure. Clay.
You guys are amazing.
Good to meet you. Beautiful.
Likewise.
Thank
God
you.
bless. You have my. Yeah, send me the follow. All right, I got you back. Right now. Blessings, brother. Good people, man. What's up? Broccoli man. Yes. I love you guys.
Love you.
They leaving you.
Love you
Wait, Tom,
guys.
bring it back to you. See my family right here. We ain't going nowhere. We here forever. We here to stay. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the doggy. That's the nice one. That's the one that's not mean. They had Clico. How you pronounce it? Clico or Clique? The champagne. Clique?
I don't even know.
Right? Exactly. No one knows. Clico, Clique.
Whatever
You know what I'm saying?
Amir. Amir.
Yeah, hello. Oh, you got a smile in there.
Say, buddy.
Hey, you gotta show some respect to the gentleman. 7 months.
Look, who's there?
He looks like he's almost 2. I know.
Say, buddy.
Yeah.
He's a happy boy.
So precious. So precious.